Good morning, new 1%. It's Satoshi Boomin coming at you with another video. Guys, please leave about 5 comments down below. We really need the engagement on this video to go up. I got my hot tea and honey locked and loaded, ready to go. Let's get into the news here. So if you look at your Coinbase today, the market is down severely. We're going to get into the VeChain news here in a second. Let's take a look at the markets real quick here. Yeah, everything is red. And when I say red, we're talking down 30, 40%. VeChain is down about 50, almost 50% on the day. Yeah, I mean, we're going to get into why this occurs. Am I concerned? Should you be concerned? Let's get into it. So, why did this occur? So, over the past couple of days, Bitcoin has been on a downward trend. Bitcoin has erased all its gains following Tesla's announcement that it would purchase 1.5 billion worth of the crypto, and it's also down about 44% since hitting a record high of 64K. Negative news over the past week has dampened sentiment for Bitcoin, and as we see here on the Fear and Greed Index, guys, I mean, just last month, we were greedy. And the month before that, we were extremely greedy. And just look at this sentiment right now, guys. Extreme fear. Already. I mean, it literally took a week for the market to be extremely greedy. And now the market is in extreme fear. What does that tell you? That tells you that these markets are easily swayable. And the only thing that these numbers chart is emotion, guys. That's it. This is what the market sentiment is looking like right now. Everybody's scared. Everybody's capitulating. Everybody's listening to FUD. Nothing fundamentally has changed with any of our cryptos. Cardano's still going to release smart contracts. We still got the Africa special going on. VeChain still going to release Proof of Authority 2.0. And look at this gas. Holy moly. Everybody is capitulating. It looks like capitulation. And at this point, you know, no one knows where the bottom is, okay? Do I think the bull run is over? Personally, I don't. I think that we could bounce back from this. And the only reason why is because nothing fundamentally has changed. Nobody's hacked Bitcoin. Ethereum didn't break and get hacked or anything like that. It just seems as though this is a shakeout to shake out all those retail investors that are new into the markets, and hopefully we can recover quickly. So again, this is definitely concerning a little bit here, but I think we're going to be okay. On Tuesday, 3 Chinese banking and payment industry bodies issued a warning financial institutions not to conduct virtual currency related business, including trading or exchanging fiat currency for cryptocurrency. I don't know why that dumped the market. I mean, we already knew that China had a hard line on crypto. We already knew that China, quote unquote, banned crypto in their country. So I don't know why the market is reacting the way it is. This is not new news, guys. I mean, that just goes to show you how easily FUD can manipulate this market. Now, you could take this 2 ways. You could say, oh my God, crypto's a scam. I'm going to sell all of it for fiat and, you know, just invest in stocks for the rest of my life. That's okay. Or you could say that, this is extreme volatility. Volatility makes me money because FUD comes in when things are hot. It cools off the market. Whales buy up more, drive up the price, and it happens in a cycle. It's over. It happens over and over and over again. Traders in China once accounted for a huge share of the Bitcoin market, but after the crackdown, their influence was reduced significantly. Chinese cryptocurrency operations have moved abroad. The cryptocurrency markets are processing a cascade of news that fuel the bear case, quote unquote, for price development. More than 250 billion evaporated from the Bitcoin market last week. Although the number seems astronomical, these moves are not uncommon in the volatile crypto market, guys. If we look at the current market cap of crypto, guys, we got like literally $1 trillion of $1 trillion of worth in a couple of months. All right, that's extreme growth. Some cryptos are up thousands of percent. All right, that is extreme growth. That is unheard of growth. People have become millionaires literally within months. So when it goes up that far, guys, it's going to come down too. It has to. What goes up comes down, and what goes down comes up, especially if they're doing their roadmap and they're actually making changes in the world. In terms of Bitcoin's outlook, things may be looking grim right now, but historically, this is just yet another hurdle for Bitcoin to overcome, and a small one compared to what is braved in the past. And I would agree, guys. I would 100% agree. You have to understand, Bitcoin, crypto, they've been written obituaries for about 300 times in its history. In its whole 11 years of surviving, 300 times people have declared officially that Bitcoin was dead. Okay? I don't believe it. All right? I'm hodling. Again, like I said yesterday, guys, this is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. You have to pay for financial advice. This is free entertainment here. What I'm doing is I'm hodling. I'm buying up the dips. If it dips more, I'm buying up those dips, and I'm just going to wait. If you're up, you want to take profits, nobody's going to come after you. Nobody's going to make fun of you. You don't have to tell anybody. Okay? Dogecoin, started as a joke, has been talked up by Musk. We need to see, I ain't with all the SEC bull crap. I don't like the SEC, the CFTC, but my man's here, Elon. The SEC needs to look at him. And, the CFTC needs to look at him because he fumbled the pack big time. He fucked up. He fucked up. Sorry for all the kids that are listening to this. I mean, you gonna learn curse words anyway, so get over it. He's erratic, and he caused this. So it is what it is, guys. We're gonna move forward. Crypto's not going anywhere, in my humble opinion. I mean, Bitcoin's still up about 30% on the day. Not on the day, but still up about 30% from lows. So could more pain come? Yes. That's certainly a possibility, but no one knows. So still about 300% on the year. If we, when in doubt, zoom out, guys. Let's zoom out here. Hopefully this shows. We can see here, guys, for a year ago, we were just slightly here, rose up, tried to break through this channel here, got rejected a couple times, and now, I think that all the longs are getting liquidated right now, and then, they're going to put the shorts in, and hopefully the reverse happens. So, this is what crypto's about, baby. This is nut checking time. Are you ready? This is what you signed up for when you get into crypto. Okay, you sign up for 1,000x gains, and you sign up for, 50, 60, 70% dips. All right. Without further ado, guys, let's get on to the VeChain news. It's a bloodbath out here right now for VeChain, and that's okay. Again, I always preach. What do I always preach? Be even keeled. Even when we're up. I've had those moments where I felt euphoric. It's never coming down. But I always say, we got to remain even keeled. Even where we're up 1,000% and where we're down 100%. We got to remain even. My charts here aren't working for some reason. I wanted to do when in doubt, zoom out. But it looks like it's not letting me do that. So, we're just going to move on. The price is down about 50%. Let's get on to the news, guys. All right. I know it's tough, but again, we must remain focused. We got to remain even keeled. And again, I believe we'll get through this. Uphold. Uphold seems to be listing VeChain soon. It's pretty awesome, guys. Uphold is another exchange. This is another fiat on-ramp, fiat off-ramp for VeChain, more adoption. This is exactly what we want to see. And again, this is what is going to get us to the promised land, not hype, not Elon Musk, not putting all our faith in one man to get us to the promised land, guys. This stuff. Growing businesses like weeds. That's what VeChain is. We got the wonderful Eisenreich here. Please give him a follow. The EY Global Blockchain Summit kicked off yesterday. 4-day event. Presents the latest in blockchain technology developments, designed as a series of masterclasses. Speaking of masterclasses, guys, I'd behoove you to check out the MIT blockchain course. It is held by the current SEC chairman, Gary Gensler. I've been watching that course a little bit. I've been learning a lot about it. You can learn a little bit about blockchain, learn a little bit about cryptography. It is definitely a good course to learn. Join us May 18th through the 21st for the virtual EY Global Blockchain Summit 2021, a 4-day series masterclass. Learn about the latest in blockchain technology developments. Always good to know. Moving on. All right, guys, so we have a short video here. This video was posted yesterday. Let's take a look. Hopefully it plays.
Bitcoin has seen a volatile week, but our next guest thinks that we only are seeing the tip of the iceberg when it comes to adoption and the progression of blockchain technology. Vincent Chalk is the CEO of First Digital Trust. Vincent, it's your first time on Kitco. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me, David.
Thank you for being here. Now, this week, as you know, the Bitcoin price has fallen from its highs. It's now at the lowest level since February 2021. Several items on the news have been making rounds and moving the price, shall we say. First, we started with Elon Musk's tweets about Tesla potentially not using Bitcoin anymore and selling its Bitcoin. Now, recently, overnight, the People's Bank of China, the central bank of China, has released an interesting statement. I'm just going to show it here. It says, virtual currencies should not be and cannot be used in the market because they're not real currencies, according to a notice posted on PBOC's official WeChat account. So they've sort of they've banned the use of cryptocurrencies from financial institutions as a financial instrument, if you will. Can you comment on whether or not this has any legitimate market impact long term?
Well, I think immediately there is going to be an impact. As we know, China has created their own government-issued cryptocurrency, digital currency, which has been built on the blockchain, and it's fully regulated. They have monitoring systems, wallets that needs to be registered. So other cryptocurrencies in the market, of course, to them is not deemed legitimate currency, as it hasn't gone through their own probably government scrutiny, looking at all of the audits around different currencies. So obviously, I think that for them, they are not recognizing any other cryptocurrencies as legitimate government issued digital assets.
Would this be, if this attitude were adopted by, let's say, the United States, would you as a crypto investor, would that be concerning for you?
Well, I mean, cryptocurrencies, of course, it's a decentralized ledger. It was created for payments. It was created. Now it's a store value. It's like to me, I think it's a virtual property. People put value to it. It's a supply and demand, and we can see that it has gone quite a long ways from its beginnings. So I'm not really concerned about the long-term effects of this. I think that more and more other financial institutions getting involved in this space has really legitimized the industry.
Let's talk about these other financial institutions. I know you've been involved with some crypto funds. How are hedge funds and institutional investors getting into the space now?
Yeah, there are a lot of them I mean, cautiously jumping into the space, but there are a lot of money being invested in research and looking at.
So as we can see, guys, quote unquote, they've banned Bitcoin, China, but we have already known this. This is why this is FUD. Yesterday I seen a tweet. I could not find it today, but yesterday it looks like $8 billion worth of Bitcoin was moved to exchanges yesterday for selling. And again, guys, we already knew that if we take a look at the crypto here, I've always said you could go back to my previous videos that Bitcoin only needs to be $15,000 for miners to still be in profit. So a lot of Bitcoin miners are still hugely in profit, guys. So we have to understand that, you know, we could go back down to 15, 14,000. Do I think we are going to do that? No. Do I think we are going to do that? No. I think the hits are coming fast and Bitcoin's resilient. Bitcoin is the honey badger. Okay, and why am I talking about Bitcoin on the VeChain video? Because we all know that Bitcoin moves the market. So that's just a little bit of news about that, about the China banning Bitcoin or whatever. We already knew that. That's FUD. This FUD is literally overtaking the market right now. People who aren't really that sophisticated in investing are capitulating. And again, you know, money always moves from the impatient to the patient. So that's what I'm banking on. I'm not selling a single crypto to any of these rich whales. I'll be damned. Moving on, guys. It's rough. I know it, guys. I know it's rough. But again, we need to think the opposite of people, okay? People right now are going crazy. People right now are saying, oh, the sky is falling. I'm going to be broke. Everything is going to zero. What do I always say on this channel? Buy when there's blood in the streets, even if it's your blood, guys. Buy when no one wants to. No one wants to buy right now. No one wants to get on their Coinbase and put in that order for Bitcoin. No one wants to get on Coinbase, put in that order for Cardano today. Nobody wants to go on crypto.com and put in that order for VeChain. Why? Because they see red. Why? Because psychological sentiment says you should be scared. That's why. Not me. You know, I'm scared when it's up here. I'm scared when the market's greedy. When the market's extremely fearful, I'm happy. I know it's not easy. I know it's not normal. I know it doesn't feel right. But at the end of the day, that's how the new 1% becomes the new 1%. Just a reminder, Reseed project, guys, almost 600,000 pounds of waste from oceans and rivers are being cleaned up and verified by VeChain and the Reseed project, guys. This right here, we're actually changing the lives, changing the world in a positive direction. This is what's going to get us to the promised land. Not hype, not speculation, not BS. Actually making the lives better of people around us. Almost 600,000 pounds. This should be pumping VeChain right now. But no, Elon Musk tweet dumps the market. You know, we live in strange times, guys. And yes, shitcoin and Cumrocket is a real coin. Somebody was like, oh, is Cumrocket a real coin? Yeah, it is. I don't think it's on CoinMarketCap though. But moving on, guys. And lastly, VeChain featured on Fox News, Fox Business. Let's take a look at the short clip here. Bullish.
Without endorsing them per se, but if they're intriguing to you or not, everyone's tweeting about VeChain. Any thoughts on that?
VeChain is an incredible company. They're enhancing supply chain management. It addresses a lot of the issues with siloed data that could fundamentally change the way the companies operate. This is definitely one of the better bets in the crypto space.
Without endorsing them per se, but if they're
So yeah,
intriguing to you or
as we
not,
can see here, you
everyone's
know,
tweeting about
VeChain brightly mentioned on Fox Business. This is bullish. You know, back in my day, if this happened, VeChain would be pumping 30%. But we live in different times now, guys. And that's why I'm still confident that, you know, the bull run's not done. I'm still confident that we can get out of this. This is just a blip on the radar, in my humble opinion. And if it does dump, if VeChain goes all the way to 1 cent, below a penny, I mean, you've already seen it. You've seen what VeChain could do, guys. You've seen what VeChain could do in a mini bull run. Imagine. So we see, guys, VeChain being mentioned on Fox News, Fox Business. Definitely bullish. All right, guys, I'd like to give a wonderful shout out to our Patreon subscribers: AJ, Brett Gullickhouse, Matt Harris, Sergio, Lassie Nielsen, The Fernline, Jeffrey, Ethan, AmericanHomeRemedies.com, Mary LaFour, Crypto, Bruce Wayne, Fruz Den, Brady Adams, Joey Manis, Kyle Bachi, CryptoSVT.si, Eric Parr, Did the Voice for the PHPDSouthBay.com, Ryan Ingram, Daniel A, Crypto Chemtrails, Climax DH, Angela Schroyer, C. Vale, Craig Wadding, Maker Dow Crumbs, Bearder, Leon Jackson, and Jacob Connor. And I was saying earlier, you know, if VeChain gets back down to 1 penny, you know, it's a good buying opportunity. We already know what VeChain is capable of in a mini bull run. Now imagine a big bull run, you know, with smart contracts, with NFTs, with enterprise NFT solutions, with us tracking and tracing vaccination passes and, you know, the medical records of multiple hospitals. Imagine that, guys. Like, we've already had a taste of what's possible. So look at it like that, guys. If we do enter a bear market, you know that the hype's gonna come back. You know, hype just doesn't go away. Bitcoin's gonna have another halving in about 1,081 days. We already know this. Okay, so if it does go back to zero, if it does go back down to 14, 15,000, wouldn't you think, like, holy cow, I've already seen it. I've had a taste of what's possible. This FUD is fake FUD. Like, it's not even real FUD. Like, nothing about this dump is real. Nothing. Oh, Elon Musk is not accepting Bitcoin for Teslas anymore. Who cares? Elon Musk didn't care about crypto. He's a Johnny-come-lately. Oh, China, quote-unquote, bans Bitcoin. They've been banned Bitcoin. So this FUD isn't real. So if you know that this FUD isn't real, and you know nothing is fundamentally changed with Bitcoin, actually Bitcoin is getting better, VeChain's getting better, Ethereum's getting better, Cardano's getting better, then these dips right here should not faze you. Right now, I'm licking my chops. I'm thinking about which coin could I buy right now, which position can I enter in this instant. And it looks like there's some good picks right now. Tezos is looking tasty. Tezos has not pumped yet. People are calling Tezos dead. I say no. It just has not pumped yet. It's still undervalued. Still at $3. I mean, if you put a couple grand in the Tezos and you just literally stake it and forget about it, who knows where it's going to be in the next 5 years. Sushi, dumping like crazy. Still a good coin. So, that's all I have for us today, guys. You know it's a bloodbath out there, but we're here. Whether pump, dump, I don't care if VeChain goes back under a penny. I'm still going to make videos on it. Hopefully you guys stick with me. A lot of y'all said y'all would, but, you know, knowing human nature and just the reality of the situation, a lot of you guys are going to go to the next shiny object. That's okay. We'll still be here waiting for you. We'll still be here for you so you can get your one-stop shop news for all VeChain Cardano news. That's what we do. I love each and every one of you guys. Stay strong. I'm going to have diamond hands. If you want to sell, you can go ahead and sell. Nobody's going to clown you for it. It's a tough man's game. I've been battle hardened through the bear market. And, it's just nut checking time. Don't let your memes be dreams. I love each and every one of you. Enjoy today. It looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. Enjoy it with your family. Buy the dip. Throw your phone away. Don't look at it. You'll be all right. Have a great day, guys.